What the heck is up? Hey you guys, we're back and better than ever. We are actually in a reverse situation right now. You're looking at me through the mirror. But this is because I'm about to angle the camera down and show you all of my vintage goods that sit on top of my vanity. I promised you guys this video and it was the highest requested long form video from me. So let me bring you into the magic. These are some of my most prized possessions. I love to just look at them, to be honest. I have an Impressions vanity with the glass top. So let me take you inside and show you around. I do organize it by third, and because of the glass, it's pretty hard to see without opening each up. So I'm going to show you each section at a time, starting with this drawer over here because she is my favorite. Genuinely, these little guys always have a super special place in my heart, so I like to look at them and have them visible. These are just the cutest things if you ask me. These are some Y2K Christian Dior vintage, or at least bordering vintage. I think like between like 2002 to 2006. This one has never been depotted, but it's also not really been used, so I didn't really want to tear through this. However, this one was in diabolical condition, so I did depot it, but I still feel some guilt over depotting it. I don't know why. When I mess with these things, I feel bad for them. Like, these are not sentient beings, but to me, they just hold a special place. So I don't use this one as often as I would have liked, to be honest. And that's just because I look at it and I don't want to like give it more signs of wear and tear. But this one came in pretty poor condition, so there is that. Then there's this one here. This came with two little brushes. And you guys, I don't even know what I've spent on this collection, but it's not good. The looks of it are not good. Some of these vintage items are quite expensive, but here are the little Dior brushes that come with this palette. There's a little brush belt. Like, are you joking? This one really sparks joy. And then inside is at the time it was new, I did dip into it for a couple videos, but inside is a lip gloss, a highlighter, and a powder. I've used this a couple times as bronzer. It still works wonderfully. But I decided to stop using it, let it stay new and beautiful, and pass it along. I hope I have a daughter one day because she'll be inheriting all my like little quirky items. But literally, she will not touch them until she's old enough to pay them some damn respect. Put some respect on my names. Now over here is also my lipstick towers. This one I throw in my bag actually quite often because I did depot this one. And I've got all my favorite matte colors in here. Alone Time, Peak Peppermint. I think this one's Creme de Nude. This is Lip Erase. This is Blankety, and this is Alone Time. I love this one, and because it was used, I went ahead and made it my own. And so when it's not in my purse, like for a short time use, then I leave it here because, again, I don't want more wear and tear on these items. They are just so special. This one is a L'Oreal color stack. And this one I did try for that video so that I could compare all the new L'Oreal shades. And the ones in this are just so much better. And whenever I show old colors, people are like, well, how much did it oxidize? And you know, to be honest, usually it's fuchsias and bright pinks that oxidize, and usually you can cut that oxidation off and see the real color. And I don't know, I don't really think they oxidize like that, to be honest. I don't think they change so much unless they're under hot lights. Like if I left my lights on all the time and them uncovered, which I don't, then maybe they would, but I mean, this isn't a Sephora. Here is a little Dior lipstick tower, another favorite of mine. This one has really cool design and it came in brand new mint condition, besides that little scratch. I think I did that because I was just testing the pigment level. Still has the wrap on the mirror. And then what's really special is that you pull it down and there's this little mirror and also this little brush. So it's super functional. And this is another one that, again, it's like brand new mint condition, hard for me to depot. If I found one that was used up, I totally would wreck that thing and put all my colors in it. But the day has not come. I've not seen a used one that I wanted to get. And then this was a little G with P from Dior. Somebody said that they received this in early, I think like 2006 or something. And it says not for resale, and I didn't get why that was at the time, but all the commenters told me that this was a gift with purchase and that Dior used to give super cute little things. And I think I would pass away if I got this as a G with P nowadays. Nowadays, you can't even get like one use out of an item. You get like half a serum sachet and like spend $400 million to get it. Let's go back into these little keychain guys that are down here. This is my most prized possession in terms of lips. This one I use the hell out of. This is the Dior Crystal Shine. Sometimes I toss this in my bag, but again, most of these I try not to store them in a purse. You can see it's well loved. This is Chanel Boy, and this is MAC Bosom Friend. I recently found somebody to buy this full-size thing off of. This was like the last half of one of my tubes. I don't know why I did this, because I didn't know at the time that it was that hard to get. But these are some of my two favorite lipsticks. This works as a liner when I'm out, and then that in the center is just gorgeous. I love a good discontinued shade, and this is just like a lovely component. It's high quality, it's pretty, it has a mirror, just sparks joy, honestly. All these items spark joy, and I think because I have like a mental deficit of happiness, that these little things, they actually trigger something in my brain. Like, it totally works for me. Now, this is a really special one too, and this I put in the 2 Prada balms. And why do I have a hard time using them? Like, you can see I've dipped and scraped into that side. I don't think I've ever scraped into this side yet because it looks so pretty, and these are collectibles. So I don't want somebody else's like nasty like lip germs in it. It was like heavily used. So putting my own and just letting it sit is actually fun. And it's also given a second life to that Prada balm because I finished that so long ago in the tube, and now I have this little guy. Also, the name of this is the Dior Pretty Charms, and this was one of my first charms that just got me obsessed. Now this one is the Dior Super Bowl ring, and this is one of my most special items as well because there is a girl on Instagram, her name is Miria Greyhaven, and she sent this to me. I paid for shipping, and I think I just paid for shipping, and she sent this to me, and it has the original 2 colors in it. So these colors were actually too pretty for me to take out. Usually, especially if it's a lip product, I'm like super keen to depot it. But these 2 are just so special. The ring is so beautiful, and it's also just like such a kind gesture that I will never forget. She saw my videos and reached out to me, and she said it was just like basically rotting and that she'd love to add it to my collection. So this one is really, really also truly special. So that was beyond kind of her to send it. Now I also have a little Dior dice. Most beautiful thing ever. I filled it up with lemon head glitter, and you can see I got some use out of it. It was festival season, so I just like take this with me and like kind of just smear it on, but it did dry out. So I rehydrated it, and then it dried out again. So this one will be due for a refill. I guess I didn't really anticipate it drying that quickly because I have these in the jars, and I thought my little topper would help. It did not help at all, but that's okay. It'll make for a great refilling, and this is really heavy. It's like a paperweight. It's really special. All of these items are special, actually. I keep trying to pick favorites, but they're all special. Now this is a Dior little bag, and I saw this ages ago. I waited for so long to get this bag, over a year. But I found one for a good price and finally pulled the trigger. Completely new inside. So again, it's really hard for me to want to depot this unless it's like growing mold or something. It's like I probably won't. And it also has like the little Dior charms. It's a blush and a highlighter. It has a keychain. You can clip it onto your bag. Again, it's heavy. It's special. Oh my God, what more can I say? I love it. I love these little items. This is a cool little palette. So I put a bunch of my Half Magic glitters in here and some little pearls as well. And these are actually really fun to take out. I don't travel with this, or sometimes I'll stick like a really tiny brush in there, and it just really does spark joy. And again, it's this heavy stainless steel component. This came to me with little colored triangles, and I actually still have the triangles in my jewelry box. I keep all of these boxes, and if I pop out pans that were unused, then I store them and just kind of like catalog them like that in case I wanna ever put them back together, which I don't see myself doing, but you never know. And this was called the Dior Star for eyeshadows originally. So we kept with the eyeshadow theme. This is one of my favorite palettes, and this is one that you can find actually for a pretty good price still. It has not gotten too expensive. It says remove before flight because this is the Dior Flight. They also have Dior Flight purses, which I'm dying for one, but they're all like falling apart, the ones that are in my price range. So I've not done that, and I've learned my lesson with Dior vintage bags. I bought one and I rarely wear it because it just has a monogram all over it, and I like no monograms on my clothes, to be honest. So this is inside of it. I used it for a video. I should be killed for that. I use this for a video too. It's just so Y2K awesome. Like, I've used the blush, and I do like have some sort of guilt, but I could always melt that down and just kind of repair it and put it back together. I love how this is like classic Y2K colors, pale, dark eyes, and then a peachy lip. It's so Paris Hilton. And then these little applicators actually disintegrated. You can see evidence of them. Some of the applicators, if they're a little sponge tip, they completely disintegrate and fall apart, and just like you open it and they just turn to dust. So everything else stays in really good condition though. That's just a little Dior holiday star. And this is it for our first drawer. How special. What a great start.